Good morning, first and second graders. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020. Some days I lose track of what day it is. Do you ever do that? Probably not. You're probably keeping track by putting your date on your papers. Well, let's get started with our books of the Old Testament today. Do you have your Bible ready? Let's say them together, but when I stop, you go ahead and say what comes next. Here we go. Genesis, Exodus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Ruth, 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel, 2 Kings, 1 Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, Ezra, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Haggai, Zechariah. Did you do it? Did you fill in the missing words? Can you remember them already? We've been practicing them and you are so quick at memorizing. I'll bet you could say them all by yourself. Well, yesterday we found a neat verse in the book of Ruth about how Ruth obeyed Naomi's customs and instructions. And so what comes after Ruth? 1 Samuel. So let's look at 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 49. There's a lot of verses in that chapter. Chapter 17, verse 49. 1 Samuel 17, 49. Pause the video till you find it so we can read it together. Okay, this verse is from one of the most famous Bible stories in the whole Bible. One of the most famous. There's a lot of pretty famous ones. I'll bet you'll recognize it. Here we go. 1 Samuel 17:49. And David put his hand in his bag and took thence a stone and slang it and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sunk into his forehead and he fell upon his face to the earth. Well, that sounds like a terrible story. Who was that Philistine? That's right, Goliath. And Goliath was making fun of God and making fun of his people. And he told God's people that they weren't strong enough. And God said, that's enough of that. You stop picking on my people. And he sent young David, just a shepherd boy, to go take care of that giant. And that's how he did it, by throwing that rock in his slingshot. And it hit him right in the forehead and knocked him down dead. And God said, that's enough of picking on my people. Well, it's Wednesday, and second graders have a spelling test today. Could you remember to put the date and the spelling test title on your paper so I know it's not just a page of seat work? It'll help me be able to grade it when you turn in your packets on Friday. And I do want to share one more story that came in last time's packet. This story came from Aaliyah. And she also wrote a story about the bear climbing the tree to get honey from that buzzy beehive. Her title is The Bear, and she remembered her capital letters. One day the bear was walking in the woods and he spotted some honey. So he climbed up the tree. He scooted out on the limb trying to get the honey. He finally reached as a bee stung him. Oh, what a sad ending to that story, Aaliyah. But you did a great job remembering your capital letters and your punctuation at the end of your sentences, and all of your sentences made sense. So thank you for sharing your story about the bear. Did he still eat the honey after he stung him? I have questions. But you were at the end of the page, so I guess that's why you stopped there. Well, it's time to get to work. But before you do, would you do something for me today? As soon as we finish this video, would you get up from your seat and go find your home teacher, mom or dad or grandma, whoever's helping you with school today, and give them a big hug. And make sure to say, thank you for helping me keep doing school. I am so proud of all of you. Moms and dads have had to figure out some of the stuff we're so used to doing at school, and they've been trying to figure it out, and they've been trying to keep you doing school. Some of them are still working. Some of them can't go to work right now, and that's hard, and they're spending time with you and helping you learn, and we just need to thank them. Nobody quit. Everybody did it, even though it was hard, and we're still working on school today. So please, take a second, go hug your home teacher and say, thank you for helping me keep learning. And make sure you can tell them thank you from me too. Well, off we go for another great day of Wednesday work. Maybe when you're all done, if you want to, you could send me a Winky Wednesday to celebrate that you finished your work today. I would love to see pictures of you so I don't forget what you look like. We'll see you later. Have a good day.